Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. Our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Severino. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. chases the changeup in the dirt.
0-1.
That's inside. And that is in for a strike. 1-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And another ball. That one hit to right. Marte moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Avisail Garcia.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Brian De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a swing and a drive. Nimmo going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Next pitch off the play. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. And he walked it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball. Arise off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him looking, and that is that. Marlins leave one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot at a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Braxton Garrett.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia drifts towards it. One away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Starling Marte.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
One ball.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Slider got him for strike three.
That slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped out of the stick.
And it's scoring position with two away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And they're at the knees. And it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's down and in. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sanchez in position. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one, scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Severino swings and misses. 2-2. Singing, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gordon. Just missed. Swing, and he breaks his back. Baden makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. First pitch just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And now the lefty. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's ripped. Base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. 1-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Garrett keeping him close. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Bader runs. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires to the left side, but it is well fouled. The pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in this sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Over to first, and he's saved. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And here it comes. Bader runs. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. When they pick up one run on the RBI single, it's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Severino back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Severino kicks, deals. And another ball. And that's outside. 3-1. Righty delivers. In for a strike. And the count's full. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Abisail Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked out to left. Nimmo makes the play.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that's too high. Fought off foul. The Mets up by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Two outs. It misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Miami. They're down 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. On the inside corner for a strike. Comes up empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground. Gordon with the toss to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. That's hard hit on the line. Chisholm tracks it down for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Struck out swinging his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Zips it across, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah, I do. I do it often. We ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game, and yeah, I'm bossing.
Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Arias. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. Arias in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Line drive, that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Digging in, Jake Berger. His first at bat was a strikeout, and that one fouled off. Arias aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Nobody out. Runner at first. Down the line, and it's foul. Righty to the plate. Headed towards the corner. Marte really on his horse for it. Squeezes it. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, the left fielder, Singleton.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ground ball could be 2. And he can't come up with it.
Hey.
The first baseman, number 9.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a foul ball left side.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 down. Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, could be 2. Alonso over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gordon with the toss to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here's Pete Alonso. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
The shortstop,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boo. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Dance all night. Let's get it, man. The secret's in the...
Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Marlins, Christian Bethancourt. Severino back to work. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now back, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. And he chases a high fastball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Marlins trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he deals. And another ball.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
And a pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adrian Hauser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Raley also getting ready. The Fish down by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Luis Arraez stands in. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. Bethencourt over at second. Chisholm at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. Marlins strand a pair, and it remains 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a bull.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Harrison Bader. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the DH, Luis Angel Acuna. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond. And you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there, just beat the tag. It's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Brett Baty, 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And that one sliced foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Liner, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Starling Marte up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Base hit right field. Aimed to score from third. stands in. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ball one there. Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Kicks and deals. There's the strike. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
There's
a ball.
Greg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's down and away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jorge Lopez appears to be getting loose. Braley, the lefty, warming up as well. And a pitch.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the right-hander deals.
Yeah.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And
2 balls,
another ball.
2 strikes.
The Marlins trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here's Josh Bell. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 2
2 out,
strikes.
space is empty. Tap to first. And foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
That
1
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And that's ball 1.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the righty deals. Out there to center. Bader should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sixto Sanchez.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Bounced up the middle. And it's through for a hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Harrison Bader now at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there.
Time to give it up, no keep it up with the Joneses. Be my addiction, living healthy, no more feeling Joneses. Got my family in my music, just
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Here comes a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm sizes this one up. Chisholm makes the catch.
The designated hitter, Luis Angel.
Next is the designated hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. Sanchez over to first. Lindor back easily. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw safe.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe he rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Lindor, the runner at second with one away.
One
Not
ball,
even
two
close
strikes.
there. And the count is 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The catcher number 4,
And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So digging in, Brett Beatty.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Waste no time there. They often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Up and in, ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Trevor Rogers. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Razaba, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Off the catcher and rolls away. And now a single might score 2.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
Two outs. Up the middle. Gordon. To first, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gordon.
The shortstop, Nick Gordon.
The pitch. And there's a strike. Lopez, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. In the air, left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher,
Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And another ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
line at second with one away. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. The pitch. And a base hit. Bethancourt around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Gets under it and pops it up. Lindor has a beat on it. Nabs it.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan De La Cruz.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard hit left side. They get the force. And the inning is over. So they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th, and now Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one ripped. Chisholm ranging back. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Just off the inside edge. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away.
They'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Alonso stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. just off the outside edge. 2-0. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 3-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Katse into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Payoff pitch. Right side. Garcia under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception. That changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Austin Adams.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Wouldn't chase that time. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Berger stands in now and watches strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Yeah, that one clips the corner. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to first. Could be two. To second, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one almost got him.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Two outs, runner at first. Josh Bell at the plate now. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball. The Fish trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Two outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Gordon swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Triple digits on that last pitch. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Sanchez back to work. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here comes the 0-1. Bader runs. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Bader, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So we haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Starling Marte just missed. The 1-0.
Ball, that's just out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. The pitch. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Garcia in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. One down, base is empty. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break. And
first offering is fouled off. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The Marlins down to their final strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It's a ball. That'll fire up the dugout. His 21st of the year. It's 4-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. Outside corner, there's a strike. Yo one. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, they left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, they left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and